you.
hanging out on QCheck.
I'm so glad you invited me. I love QCheck. I've
Well,
already made purchases.
Well, thank you. Thank you. We love shopping together, so you'll have to let us know what you got. Big deal. So for the month of May, Hope in a Jar kind of has this special spotlight moment, and today is May 2nd.
I know, can you believe it?
And more than 10,000 of our mega-size collection of the Hope in a Jar have already been spoken for. I'm sorry. Let's say that again. Oh. 10,000 sets.
I know. It's a lot of great-looking skin out there.
For the month of May. Here's the deal. We started, sorry, John, what'd you say? We're starting to get a little limited in what we have remaining. In fact, when I say limited, I mean extremely limited. Both of these, the AM, the tried and true Hope in a Jar, and the Hope in a Jar evening treatment are 8 ounces. Come on over here, because we love that for 6 easy payments of $21.64, you're like, wow, for 8 months, that's
at least
cents
8 months.
a day in your skincare. When you see Philosophy at a prestigious beauty retailer, and trust me, they are everywhere. Those retailers at brick and mortar, but on .com as well, only carry the 2-ounce sizes. If you got 4 of both the Hope in a Jar and the Hope in a Jar evening treatment, you would be looking at $376, and you'd be fighting with your spouse every single day because you're like, is it really necessary to have 8 jars of the same idea on my side of the vanity?
Yeah.
What we're doing, saving relationships, turning back the hands of time. But if you haven't met Philosophy, you're either thinking, love this value, or I've heard of Hope in a Jar and how wonderful it is.
It really is. In fact, Hope in a Jar really is part of our medical history at Philosophy. We're a brand that was born in the medical marketplace, and we wanted to take the results that you could get there and bridge that gap and bring it to your home so that you could experience great skin, professional level results in the privacy of your own home. It started with Hope in a Jar beyond 20 years ago, Philosophy. So this predates us. It predates our history, where we created a moisturizer, and it's so much more than that, in a formulation that is lightweight. It's like a lightweight whipped souffle. When you apply it on the skin, it just feels like water dropping into the skin. Now, what's so unique about Hope in a Jar and made such a difference, comparatively to everything else that was in the marketplace, it not only hydrates the skin, but it gently exfoliates the skin. It protects it with superstars of antioxidants against environmental damage.
And that's so interesting when you think about your moisturizer, because now we're talking about condensing separate steps in skincare. When you want that instant gratification, you guys have kind of bottled it up into this wondrous joy that Oprah loves. You guys have named a customer choice 5-time award winner for best moisturizer. Not to mention the 4 million jars of Hope in a Jar we've had spoken for.
And you know what? You will receive amazing results with this. If you're someone that is concerned about texture and hydration and you want something that's lightweight that's going to give you results, take a look at this clinical study that we did. In just 2 weeks, 100% of participants showed an improvement in the tactile smoothness of their skin. Can I just say that one more time?
Yes, you can.
100%. That means every single person in that study, a clinical study, saw these results of smoothness on their skin. So we expect you to see those same results.
100%.
Everyone.
I'm sorry, genetically as women, you have to think to yourself, not possible. We got a lot of opinions, and surely you'd think there's one, but nope, everyone.
No, and this is a measured result from the eye of a medical professional. Deanna's showing you how easily it is to achieve what we consider makeup optional skin. That skin that looks so beautiful, has an amazing glow to the skin, that you get to choose whether or not you wear makeup. And if you do choose to wear makeup, your makeup is going to look more natural, it's going to look softer and smoother and more like you, and you might find that you even have to wear less.
Well, when you take a look at Deanna, who has the most angelic, radiant complexion, you wouldn't know that she's another year older, just as of this weekend.
That's
but you'd be thinking she might be a year younger than she actually is. But that's because of the exfoliation, the moisturizing properties that you are getting in this AM and PM duo here that is a mega size. Now, just since we debuted this idea, 10,000 have been spoken for. Do you know how many we have left to go around? Fewer than 700. And that's going to be it. This was limited already for the month of May, but it's May 2nd. We have already had 10,000 spoken for, and we've got fewer than 700 to go around. Part of the reason we love this so much is because of the value. Because when you walk into prestigious beauty retailers, and trust me, Philosophy is really picky with who they do business with, they can really only afford to carry the 2-ounce size. The mega size is something they only do for QVC, and what that adds up to is on this side, just the Hope in a Jar alone. You would have to buy 4 of these 2-ounce sizes, which are only available everywhere else. You'd have to buy 4 of the nighttime Hope in a Jar. That would add up to $376. But you can see right now for 6 easy payments of $21.64. That's why a lot of you said, hey, I get it. I'm gonna dial in for that month of May.
And absolutely, and you know what we wanted to give you in this collection, which is the first time we're seeing this duo in the mega sizes, we wanted to give you the appropriate level of hydration and exfoliation both daytime and nighttime. So you might be saying, well, can I just use day and night at the same time? Let me tell you, at night, your skin needs more. And based on your request, we created a nighttime version of a moisturizer. We didn't even have a name for it at first. We wanted to make sure that it gave you the extra hydration you need at night, but also a different level of exfoliation so that while you're sleeping and resting, that's the best time to give your skin the treatment that it needs so that when you wake up, your skin looks beautifully radiant, it's smooth, it's soft to the touch, and you look well rested.
And there's a little buoyancy in there that's a little more substantial
more
than the AM treatment, which we all would love. And of course, our nighttime treatment. But take a look at these clinicals because you guys not just are cute women that are like, oh, we'll make your skin glamorous. You hire out scientific professionals to measure it.
We did, and this is when we realized this product was worthy of the Hope in a Jar name. In a clinical study, so not just Courtney and I, but under the eye of a medical professional using tools to measure these results, after just 2 weeks of using the Philosophy Hope in a Jar night cream, 90% of the participants showed an improvement in the appearance of fine lines. So that rough texture, those fine lines, hydration, this is where the Hope family can really get in there and give you that gentle exfoliation every single day to help improve that clarity, make those fine lines and pores look less apparent, and give your skin this beautiful, healthy glow.
Now, keep in mind, this is something that, again, measured results. It wasn't like, oh, they look better. You know how sometimes when a girlfriend's like, how do I look in this? You're like, you look great. This is, you not only look great, but we're seeing the measured results of improvement for the reasons that you look in the mirror and you think, why don't I look like myself? Why don't I feel like myself? These are 2 simple steps, morning and evening, that you guys are getting for the first time ever in this mega size that 10,000 of you have already spoken for. But unfortunately, we have fewer than 400 now to go around. I encourage you, if you love Philosophy, you are one of the 4 million happy users of Jars spoken for. You love the value of this. But if you've been waiting to see what makeup optional skin truly is, this is the time you go to QVC.com, you place your order. Because if you're thinking, oh, you'll just watch us on television right now and then you'll pop on over down to that prestigious retailer that's maybe, you know, right around the corner from your house, they're only going to have the 2-ounce size. You would need 4 of each of those, which adds up to a $376 value because the Hope in the Jar regular size, $44. The nighttime treatment, $50. You would need 8 jars to get what you're getting here. Best part is you can lock it into auto delivery. Why I say that, we've already had 10,000 now spoken for, and now we have fewer than 300 to go around, and that's going to be it. Lock in this value. It was supposed to be only for the month of May, but clearly we are now down to 300. For May 2nd.
And you know what? I think a lot of people, because we don't talk a lot about skin type, Courtney, at Philosophy, we really formulate our products with sensitive skin in mind because we know that you're worried about trying new products, so we're always going to put antioxidants in our products that are going to help protect your skin and leave your skin feeling comfortable and soothed. But we don't talk about skin type because we formulate for result. We want to make sure that your skin looks youthful, that you have a healthy glow that is coming from within, not from your makeup, from your highlighters or anything anything like that, and give you the option of wearing makeup. So if you're dry, you'll love how hydrated your skin feels.
Now, can I put this on my neck?
Oh, please do.
Okay.
In fact, whatever you do here, just bring it on down the neck and even on the chest and the décolleté. If you have an oilier skin, you'll love the clarity that you get from Hope in a Jar without a product that's going to feel oily or heavy on the skin. It's really for everyone.
And that's what we love about Philosophy. It's no guesswork, serious skincare dedicated to hydration, anti-aging, and your overall well-being. Now, the mega size, the AM and the PM Hope in a Jar, created for us here at QVC, because at retail, you'd be looking at $376 if you purchase the 2 ounces individually. And I'm sorry, that's a car payment. That's part of a mortgage payment. Don't do that. Dial in, go to QVC.com, take advantage of the fact that we have it for $21 on Easy Pay. You'll then lock it into auto delivery and understand why 10,000 have now been spoken for, but also understand the urgency that now we have fewer than 200 to go around, and that's it. This was meant for the entire month of May. It is May 2nd, and we have fewer than 200 to go around. Let's go off to the phones and say hello to Marcia.
Good.
Hi, Marcia. I'm Courtney, and this is Mary Lynn Meyer. How are you?
Hi, Marcia.
Hi.
Okay, so I hear you are an avid Philosophy user. Do you love Hope in a Jar?
I do. I ran out of it about a week ago, and I'm already getting blemishes. So I know how well it works, and I also don't want to make several trips to the market to get that.
It can be a hassle, can it, Marcia? Tell me about, what does your skin look like when you use Hope in a Jar?
It's so much more moisturized, and it just feels better. I feel like I look better, and I'm an older woman, so I like to look my best.
That's
Sure.
great. Have you ever tried the night cream in Hope in a Jar?
I had a small jar of it, and I used it, and I really liked it. I have been mostly using the Hope in the Jar, but I'm anxious to get the night cream, too.
Great, great.
Well, now you're getting that big old mega size,
Yep.
so you're just going to be drenched in Hope in a Jar.
You're not going to have to get any more for a while, Marcia.
Thank goodness.
8 months coming your way, and of course, lock in auto delivery. That way, your skin won't be angry, because it's a give and take relationship. And a lot of times, I'm like, give me back my skin.
Yes, yes.
Well, Marcia, thank you so very much for calling in. We will get this shipped out just as soon as possible.
Thank you.
All right,
Thanks
take
so
care.
much, Marcia.
Have a good day.
You too.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, we're down to our final 100, and that's going to be it. So you think about 10,000 now spoken for. We think about 10,000 spoken for, not only because of the results, but let's face it, because of the value, the mega size, only for QVC. At retail, you'd be looking at paying $376, not to mention all that wasted time and traffic and frustration that just adding on to those wrinkles. You don't need it.
Or wanna.
No, you don't. 6 easy payments of $21.64. Get it while you can, because it's May 2nd, and we only have fewer than 100 to go around, and it was meant for the whole month.